Oh, right, we are all here. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Face It CSGO League. We're at stage 3, and indeed, we're at the third game, which is going to be Virtus Pro versus Envious. I think the two best terrorist teams out there at the moment going head-to-head. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I understand they've just had the knife round, so I won't pontificate too much about it, especially with the delays we had in the previous game, but I will quickly grab some thoughts from you two gentlemen about this fixture.
Envy looking very strong on this map, although you never know with Virtus Pro. I think you kind of have to favour Envy to take it, but Virtus Pro are a team you can never count out, basically.
Stand in.
And Envy was...
Yoon. So he's from LDLC Blue, if I'm not mistaken. But LDLC Blue
true.
is the because you have LDLC White and LDLC Blue, and I've seen loads from the White team. They're pretty awesome. They've got some great AWPers, great clutches, good riflers, good team play. But I don't know anything much about the other team because they've not been in as many leagues. So, a bit of an unknown for me.
Well,
is
it's
Yoons.
time to find out about Yoons because we are into the match. So, Virtus Pro going to have 4 Kevlars, and they're going to go for a 3-man push from B. Taz getting 2 headshots very quickly, and Yoons has been the first to go down. So, not a good start for the young boy.
I saw the Wham Bam, but I'm waiting for the Shazam, James.
Shazam plays for North American team stand.
That's true. That was a catchphrase of an old caster, Warwich, I think it was. Warwich. Wham Bam Shazam. Got to get the American accent going. I don't really have a good one, but we get the retake coming in right now. Pasha's in. Very close. Nice shot onto MBK. He's also going to find Happy around quad. He's actually going to get the shot as well. Almost pistol whipping Happy there. And now it's just Kiyoshima against 4 CTs. That bomb can be defused. He's flashed. He's blinded. And they are going to completely destroy him and take him for all he's worth. Nice retake.
Yeah, it's a good start. What else is good is that Virtus Pro are CTs with CT skins. And, oh no. No, they've paused it down. Okay, it's not a long pause, I am told. We are on GoTV, of course. So Envy going to go, oh, Dan, Envy have gone for the force buy. I don't know if you're surprised, Dan, but I certainly am not.
Again, at the major, they had a win rate from this kind of situation of around 40 to 45%. So that absolutely justifies it. I mean, especially since the patch which buffed the hitboxes and so on and so forth, making the Deagle more reliable. It is so good, especially on Cash because you've got a lot of a mix of ranges, and a Deagle can be very dynamic between all the ranges. So it's just a great option, and we're going to see Envious buy 5 Deagles. 5 Deags, that's what I like to see. Party is going to be started here in mid.
Well, one can only wait and see what carnage is to come, if any, from the Envy side. We'll see if they are able to be successful. 1 down, 2 down. So far, so good. Neo's been tagged. He is a 1 dig away from 1 dig to the chest away from going down. But nothing doing for Envy just yet. Almost a 2-man spray down for Pasha. He will continue to spray pre-fire Kiyoshima on the repeak. So Yoons remains looking for the first frag of the round for his team. He's tagged as well, and he will not be able to yield any results. So a nothing round for Envy. Virtus Pro surviving the test.
Okay, so that's it's going to be Envious now for the full eco. So it's a bit of a sad round. This is always like the saddest round that exists in Counter-Strike. It's that round where they can't really buy anything. They're up against automatic rifles, James.
But they've bought 3 pistols. I mean, it depends on if their priority is damage or bomb plant, because if you bought 3 smokes and put them down on the A site, I think there's a reasonable chance. Unless you get wrecked like that.
But the thing is that they force bought in the previous round, so they don't have any money. Good true, I guess. I guess they could have bought a couple of smokes instead of the pistols. But against Virtus Pro, that is not happening. Look at them about to come crashing down to reality, James. Reality hits hard.
Reality was delivered in the name of Bialy. So, Envy going to be on the buy. So, Virtus Pro in good stead at the moment. Not going to upgrade Smax's FAMAS. He'll just continue happily along. Early Molotov towards the boost position to secure mid. I like the nade towards B as well. I don't see that too often. Normally just a solitary smoke.
Indeed. Solitary smoke. A lonely picture you paint. So with this kind of setup from Virtus Pro, they're just playing very reactively. Although they've got to play a close in middle, which is actually going to be Pasha. So he doesn't have much support. There's no one on vents for him to play with. So Pasha's in a position where he has to get frags, at least one there. and he's going to go down for free from Apex. So that's a big problem right now. The Def Cam will spot all the players coming in. There's a boost into the vents here, but will they spot and will they kill Snax? They will. Neo's there though, he's going for the spray, but that is going to of course completely expose the B bomb site now. So this has worked out wonderfully for the French side as they get themselves onto a bomb plant on B, and byali and Taz, they can go for damage here because they will have a buy in the next round, or they should. Actually, we could maybe quickly check. Yeah, they'll have the buy in the next round, so they should go for damage here.
Right, well, we'll see if they can make any. Done. Also coming onto the site, going to reveal Happy's position, but the damage is begun to byali. He's down to 2 HP. Finished off by Happy. Taz will get one, tries to spray down a second, but one will be all he gets. So Envy on to winning ways now, and Virtus.pro indeed will have the money for another buy. In fact, they might have a better buy than Envy, looking at the money on NBK and Yunes.
So is Neo going to be going B? I mean, Neo is basically the god of B storage. He is very good there with that AWP. So I would hesitate to put anybody else on that position because he's so damn consistent. And it looks like that is where he's going to be as well. Kiyoshima might find the challenge. We have a lot of pressure coming in towards A main from Envious. They're not messing around with the default. They're just going to go for the contact play straight into the bomb site. No nades or anything like that. But byali is up top. He's going to drop down to Forklift to look for a follow-up engagement. He's going to find it. And there is no way through this choke point for Envious.
Yeah, and they're not doing much damage at the moment. Only one player down for Virtus.pro. Happy just going to use the time on the clock here. He's got over a minute just to wait for a CT to try and look and see if their area is safe, so he can get that economical damage in. But Virtus.pro are moving, well, they're not moving at the moment, more like granite. Happy going to try and take an approach through mid, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, every single choke point has been locked down, and Virtus.pro have swallowed the key. Happy will get himself into middle, but the bomb site is a different beast altogether. Hash is going to find him. You can just spot him in the periphery. So it's going to be another round there for Virtus.pro. This is a pretty harsh situation for Envious. 4-1 now. And double AWP continues to be a menacing factor in favor of Virtus.pro.
Indeed, but with the pistols, we will see if Envy try to overrun a AWP. Although, having not really ventured towards B, they won't have confirmation that Neo is playing the area solo. And indeed, Neo will have support on this occasion. Is it a double AWP in B? If I'm not mistaken, it is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They got double AWP on B. That's cool.
Not something you see every day. I would love to see the aggression go in that direction. It would be quite interesting. But of course, it'll be key that Virtus.pro keep hold of the mid area. Now there's a player moving towards the vents. Things will get awkward for the AWPs, or will they? Snax is going to get taken down by a nade from Neo. And that could be a AWP that Envy could pick up, although they've run out of players to do so. We'll see if the second AWP can be rescued. 3 players surviving for Virtus.pro.
That's hilarious because, it's not like they're playing together on that site. And he's basically, maybe by throwing that nade, he's presuming that Neo's just going to die in that situation. Obviously, Pasha rescued him.
I think it's possible that Neo was, Snax was maybe exiting the vent, and he was throwing a nade behind him, but he maybe collided with it, and he blocked him from exiting the vent, and killed him with it instead.
Nice. Okay, well, we have the pressure coming in towards B now, so the first test will be there. So it's a little bit of a default in that sense, that Yunes is going to try to find a pick towards the B side of things. However, he's just going to make some noise, back away, and once again the contact play into the bomb site here from Envious as NBK falters to the defense of byali, but the trade is going to be there thanks to Snax, and Taz is on the top now. So this is going to be hard. He's already got 1 kill. They're looking for him, and that distraction is so key. Apex gets caught trying to find Taz, and now it's down to Kiyoshima.
Bomb on the wrong side of the smoke as well. So he's going to have to force the aggression, but in which direction? And so many angles at the same time. It's going to be too many for him. Virtus.pro off to a large lead already, 6-1.
Yeah, they're looking great. They've got a really nice momentum at the moment going for them, and it's going to be something that should probably continue. They still have the ability to mix in another AWP, and that's something that they are likely to do when their money looks a little bit better. And Envious in with another buy. Again, we can't forget that they are playing without Kenny S, and sure, it's minus Kenny S, but it's also minus a guy that plays on your team all the time with you, so who you want to play with. So it does make life a little bit harder, even though it is Envious, a team that's probably the most capable with the stand-in of any team.
Yeah, the AWP's style is going to be harder to replace if you don't replace him with such a character. And Kenyes is definitely a unique one. Pasha just holding an angle, waiting for any aggression to come in. But as that smoke disappears, he's going to have to move into cover. Taking down Apex, though, the second player, Happy, has not revealed himself. Now it's going to be the double peek from the CTs. Pasha getting all the frags, but they soon get dispatched of Taz and Pasha.
Lots of trades coming in there. And that's going to leave MBK in a position where he's got an M4, he's got armor, he's got full HP, he's got a smoke and a Tech 9. So, critical damage is going to be received thanks to byali. He's been playing quite well today, I got to say. byali is doing a great job. He's not top fragging for the team just yet, but he's making a lot of the impactful frags, winning those important engagements. And Virtus.pro are 7-1 of Envious currently. Younes is going to pick up the AWP actually for Envious. So perhaps he is going to try to get his Kenyes on.
We will see what he has to offer. He's lacking armor. Got to be careful about those grenades that we're seeing. We saw recently, I think it was in North America, the early nades that you often see from T's over boost towards the white box, but in reverse as well, from the white box over towards the boost, and they both did considerable damage to their opponents. Either way, Younes has taken no damage just yet. Neo holding formation towards B. Gonna throw a smoke there. Kishima coming in for the peak. He is carrying the bomb, so he's got to be careful as to, in case he drops it. That could be a bit tricky for the T side, who are all focused on potentially a B split here.
It would be really cool actually if Kenyes would like give Younes his magic stick skin, because just to like here.
Indeed, Envy look headed for a B split. They're going to have to be careful going into the vent because of the angles that Taz and co are holding. Happy trying to duel. Happy going down. Now we've only got the bomb carrier and Younes left, and now it's only Younes, and it's a 4-man survival rate. Money looking pretty damn ropey, like a South London curry dan at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the other standings later, because I cannot remember how Envious are placed at the moment. So because right now it looks like Virtus.pro are set up to shock, to have a shock result here against them. And we've got Triple D, we've got a couple of AKs in the mix as Envious look for a very spread approach to the map at the moment. Putting the bomb behind the boost, and Pasha's gonna go in, pushing through the smoke, very brave, very bold, but he'll be punished for such boldness by MPK's Deagle. We've got Snacks there, who is the guardian of the middle area, and he's going to spot some legs and promptly shoot them off. So just 2 players left now for Envious' side, MBK and Happy. And they've got to try to scrap together a play. Absolutely possible with the skill between these 2 players, but it's going to be difficult. They need to play together, they need to take big risks. And Happy needs not to get dinked through the metal shutter.
Happy is surely doomed if he goes through mid, because he Snacks standing on top of the roller shutter there, looking to close shop on Happy should he come through those gates. They will be pearly if he goes through them down. And the bomb's gone as well. Jumps down, but NBK will trade. 3 versus 1. NBK has an opportunity to do a bit of damage, but again, the Virtus.pro economy is a little bit too far away for the time being. Pop flash coming in, but Taz will see that all day. Gonna peek as NBK comes out with a Molotov, and that will be that. 3 people surviving for Virtus.pro. Money continuing to build here.
Yeah, they are really putting some sick Skrilla. So we've got the 9-1s situation here. What are Envious going to do to battle back? Because this is getting very much out of hand. Look at the buy. It's horrendous here for Envious. There's 2 guys without rifles. CZ on Kiyoshima and Deagle and Happy. At least at the very least they have Kevlar and helmet, but still. Nade over the top there from Virtus.pro as they get the pre-nades in. And Envious begin to move towards an A push. Virtus.pro have been locking these down all day though so far.
Indeed they have. So Envy looking for a fast play in. Happy, is he going to get caught by the M4? Taz only gets 1 frag there. Bari going to come in onto the site. There will be some smokes to dance around, but it's going to be a 4 versus 2 with only 1 rifle on one of these 2 players. Happy is going to be stuck behind another Molotov. Means to take an individual duel there, which byali will win. 4 players versus the 1. Just Happy now.
Yeah, you can really tell that Virtus.pro are very warm at the moment, because they've been playing quite a lot of matches already. We've watched most of them, and he's having a hard time. 10-1 now the score as Virtus.pro have a very dominant showing, asserting themselves massively on the CT side of Cash. And the money is still very awful for Envious. They're just buying every time now. It feels like they're in this... I don't think they feel like they have a lot of strategies that they can rely upon when they've got a standard.
Virtus Pro spread out across the map here, almost in one large line. Neo rotating away from the B bomb site now. Hasn't seen much action. He's going to try and join his team towards mid, maybe making a read on the general intentions of the Envy side, who may not favour B too much, maybe due to the lack of AWP on Kenyas, but we've seen him go for jumping picks towards A as well, although he is absent. So what is the play from Envy? That smoke looks like it's headed towards Z connector here, which will be a bit of a problem for Virtus Pro. But they've got two people towards white box at the moment, and here we go. LDLC with at least a Envy with at least a two-man push into mid area. We've got a boost into the vents though, but Apex is going to be fast enough to take down Neo.
Yeah, so a quick in there. Nade is going to finish him off. Another kill being found by the stand, and Yunes with that deagle. Forward position on Catwalk is going to provide a lot of extra pressure here and slow down rotation onto the B bomb site and generally create a hindrance towards the retake efforts of Virtus Pro. So Pasha will creep in. Bialy is with him as well. But what can Bialy and Pasha get done in this situation? Now they are going to be in for a 2-on-2. There is a player on the site, Kiyoshima in the vents. Here they go. MBK looking for the peek. He's cautious though, not to overexpose himself. And there it is, timely peek. And also Kiyoshima is in there to help him, give him a helping hand. So a round finally won by Envious, but is it going to be short-lived, or will they actually start stacking up some rounds here? Because they need every single round that's remaining, all of them.
Only 3 rounds remain, and I think it was Bialy who started with around $15,000 in that round. So again, the economic game is not one they're playing at present, although if they win this round, then some impact could be had. And Molotov's continuing on to the boost spot there. Yuns is looking towards main with the AWP. There's no aggression. There's only one player over towards A for Virtus Pro, which is Bialy, holding the NBK position. 2 towards mid and 2 towards B, with Neo in quite an aggressive position actually. He seems to be creeping forward with the AWP. He's going to get taken down by Kiyoshima. How will Envy play on this information?
Yeah, Pasha's still in a very forward position in middle, and he's got the support of Taz as well. So they have a good understanding, have Virtus Pro, of exactly what the intentions may be at the moment for Envious. Of course, Envious haven't really shown their hand all that much, but with that single kill, they've got the delay in. They forced the rotation for Virtus Pro. They split them up. They've put less emphasis on middle because they cannot possibly hold that, having lost a man. And Envious will push into middle. Now, the options to go B or A are still alive, but they do have a guy in B storage, so looks like that is where the push is going to go. And with the pick there in middle, there surely is little that Virtus Pro can do now to stop this. There is Taz. Oh, sorry, there is... well, there was Pasha at the back of vents, but he is going to go down. 2 players left now for the retake effort for the Polish side.
So Snax is going to push through the smoke as the bomb gets planted on the site. Traded by the bomb planter, however, and Envy will clean up the rest of the players. So another round on the board for Envy. The buy getting a bit more difficult now for Virtus Pro. Bialy there with $11,000 in the bank. Should be able to drop some guns for his players.
Yeah, so we have a 5-7 on Taz. That's not a very nice situation. It's good to see that Taz is playing better today, though. He's not had the best games. I'd say he's been the weak link on the team in the recent matches, but today much better overall. Kiyoshima going to be going for some picking and pressuring on the B storage area, and he's going to find some damage onto Snax, and Snax also likewise onto him. All the nades being traded there. Very, very risky stuff here for both sides. Don't want to lose anybody just yet. And this is quite good work here from Envious in this default. Not getting a pick, but the damage will help out. And Virtus Pro will reposition their 2 B players away from vents and onto B. So Virtus Pro in very passive positions at the moment. Envious have a lot of space to work with.
If Envy can bring it to 10-5, then that's a reasonable score. Although one that you would expect them to get more rounds from. But generally speaking, for the map, it won't be too bad a score, and definitely gives them opportunity in the second half. Looking for a pick towards the A site, and there it is. Bialy getting taken down by NBK. And Taz unable to find a connection with that 5-7. He'll go down on short as well. Happy's fallen, but 4 versus 2 now. Virtus Pro look like they are between a rock and a hard place.
Absolutely, but in comes Neo and Snax. Neo will be swiftly dispatched, as Snax is going to be also. And indeed, 4 rounds for Envious, so they are managing to string a lot together. However, can they get it all the way? I mean, this would be the easiest round of all of them. There is no money really on Virtus Pro. They're going to have to get armor, and, well, it's a jumble sell buy, really. Got a mag, Deagle, 5-7 or 2, scout. Not a good look for the Polish side. But Neo's on that scout. We saw him earlier, the Superman.
Yeah, they went to the back of the sofa. Did not find many coins, so the buy will be pretty bad for Virtus Pro here. Ninja boost coming in. Not sure if Apex would have heard that. There are more impact sounds in the game now when you land on something. With that recent update, but it doesn't seem that he had any sound cues there. Barley getting a free frag and an AK to boot.
Yeah, so just a tentative approach now from Virtus Pro, picking up the early advantage in the AK. And Neo's going to find the kill onto Kiyoshima. That's a fantastic frag for Virtus Pro. It's going to help out massively. Now there's a lot of pressure onto Envious to try to make something happen with the 3 players that they have remaining. They cannot play it slow, but look at the effect that Neo's scout is having here on the T side. The presence of this thing is enormous, and Neo will find himself another kill. Yunes, the stand-in, will go down, and now MBK and Happy need to deliver, and there's the first one from MBK.
Snax forcing the aggression, and they're taking down NBK. Happy to trade fast snap onto Snax, leaving it into a 1 versus 1. Barley's going to creep, and Happy, is he going to push towards A? No, he's going to go back in towards B, and Barley will always make a sound cue when he jumps out of the vent there, but I'm not sure if Happy heard it while he was running around himself, so Barley's going to get close to the site and shoot him straight in the head. So the last round taken by Virtus Pro, 11-4 here in their CT half.
Yeah, what a great scoreline there for Virtus Pro. They are really having a good result here today, and makes me feel a little bit better about our Alpha Draft picks that we made. I think we did a good job.
Maybe it will be the best one we've ever done.
It could very well be that, because even if with the teams that have been losing, the AWPers have been doing well. So
we used to win on Alpha Draft. We used to win.
Yeah, I've won a few Alpha Drafts as well.
That's good.
I'm a winner, James.
Reese won Thorin's jar.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to know what's in the jar.
What is Thorin's jar exactly?
Never ask that again.
Does that make Thorin now does that make Reese a Thorinist?
Second
now?
pistol round coming in now with Virtus Pro on 3 Kevlars, 4 Kevlars on the Envy side, 5 Kevlars on the Envy side, and this is going to be a crucial one because if Virtus Pro take this, obviously Envy can force. However, Virtus Pro will be in they'll be sailing into the sunset, and Envy will be in dangerous waters, full of sharks and radioactive stuff. Plant coming in towards the A site now. Envy playing the retake.
Yeah, we got the plan there for Taz, but it's all according to plan for Envious. As you mentioned, the retake play is the strategy, and so far so good. They are picking off all the shots through the smoke. They don't even need visibility to these players to find them with these bullets. And Pash is going to make his way through A main, storming through. A very, very important movement as Taz can now have some more support directly on the bomb site. But in goes Yunes now, and he's going to be on the reload. Very awkward engagement. Jump comes in. Yunes will find the kill, and there's one more engagement for him to win, and he will do it. Yunes taking down Taz. He'll get the defuse. He needs a kit.
Goodbye, my friends.
He doesn't have time, I don't think.
Goodbye, my friends.
Oh, it's really close, but he's not enough time. Need an extra second there, and yeah. Goodbye, my friends.
Yeah, that wasn't close.
Indeed.
So,
Thorinus win.
Envy must win this force if they indeed will choose to force, which looks like they will.
Of course.
Otherwise, they are up the creek with no paddle to be seen, Dan.
Well, they'll be up the creek with Eagles to paddle with, James.
Yeah, but I said if they don't win the force, Dan. Which means these Eagles will be past tense.
All right, then.
Don't get smart with me, mate.
Yeah, it doesn't work out for me usually.
Virtus Pro have tripled the score of Envy. Normally I mention it when it's double, but this is the first time I've noticed where it's been triple the score. Although next time there's like a 14 one, we can say they've got 14 times the score. Or when, yeah, well, let's leave it
What are you even saying right now?
I'm doing basic maths.
You're proving you can do rudimentary
Look
mathematics.
at my prowess. 3 frauds are 12.
I did GCSE mathematics, don't you know?
When it comes,
I guess that is not even GCSE. That's before that, whatever that is.
it's just maths.
SAT.
It's just maths.
Basic mathematics.
Yeah. 3 frauds are 12. Let's go.
This could be like Sesame Street.
Come at me, bros.
We got the Mac 10 on Neo. We got Bialy fashioning an MP7. Now, the Force Buy has indeed come in for Envious, and already Yunes is going to be tagged down to 16 HP. He's going to be left feeling sore, but he didn't invest in armor because he obviously wants the AWP in future rounds. MBK, he is an absolute nightmare in this position. I had a nightmare. I need to tell you about this, James, later.
If you insist.
So MBK, first of all, let's see what damage he can do with this scout. looking good. There's a tag. They discovered him. Another tag coming in, but where is the finishing shots from his teammates? There's no teammates to be seen.
And Neo has control of the car position, so Yoons with 16 HP. I think that says in French. Uns, deux, tres, quatorze, quinze, says. I think it says, yeah. Well, there we go. Bit of French as well. Bit of math, bit of French, Dan. 13-4 for Virtus.pro.
What are you trying to do here? I'm an educated individual. Look at my mathematic and language skills.
I can say 16 in French.
just that one, though.
Never mind 17.
Just that one.
Never mind 17.
Oh my goodness.
There's a stack onto the A bomb site here from Envy. Only the solo player, I think it is, happy over towards B. Can the stack be identified? Can it be cleared out? Again, Envy haven't got much to work with here. Got mere twigs as opposed to baseball bats. And indeed, happy will be all that remains over towards Z connector. And he will get Zorroed indeed by Snax.
Yeah. 14-4 looking pretty strong for Virtus.pro. And, well, the AWP will come in to the hands of Yoons, the stand-in for Kenny S, of course. Now, it remains to be seen where he's going to actually play. Let's have a look and see where Yoons is going to go with this. It looks like he's going middle then. So if Virtus.pro decide to take middle, I mean, if he's going to have this position, they can easily be smoked off. However, there are 3 players for Virtus.pro moving towards the B storage area. Very indicative of a B split type play, but the bomb is moving towards Squeaky. It's being thrown down behind A main. Interesting.
Yeah, I think they're doing the Molotov. Wow, they're doing a combination HE into the vent and a Molotov follow-up. That's really interesting. Things are improving here for Virtus.pro, that combination. Normally you see Snax lurking outside the vents while that Molotov gets thrown in to spray down anybody making an exit. Barley going to get an easy frag onto Apex. And now Neo's looking for the CT on the site, making a good read, but will they go for the peak, the Envy players? There are 2 on the site there. And there's a player in mid as well. Neo taking down Kishima, but there's still Yoons to find here. Indeed, Yoons will find a trade frag.
Yeah, it's not looking good here for the French side. They are now down 2 against 4 as they scramble to find themselves in some kind of position, but Snax is going to pick off Yoons as he rotates. MBK will actually find the bomber, but the trade comes in immediately from Bialy, and that will be the round for Virtus.pro. And match point as well. So a lot of match points for them to play with, and Envy is more or less coming up quite short in this matchup.
That was a pretty sick round by Virtus.pro on the T side.
Yeah, it was quite cool, that the opening towards B storage.
Yeah, just all the parts afterwards as well. The punishing, well, the rotating of the bomb, the punishing of Yoons' rotation, everything there just went rather dandy Dan.
Dandy Dan. All right, Snax opening up onto MBK. So the entry's into middle, but Apex has not been spotted, so he'll have a chance here. He'll pick up an AK, and the bomb is swiftly going to make its way to rejoin its comrades towards the B side of things. And there's 2 players here for Envious with pistols, so I would be afraid. I would be afraid indeed. But Envious is split up 2 to a bomb site right now. They've completely abandoned middle. They're going to have to play just reactively and on the shots. And there you go. First shots found by Kiyoshima, which will be causing issues for the approach into B now. So the bomb is going back and seeing if it can find passage towards middle array. And it looks like A is off limits as well. What are they going to do here? Looks like they're going to just go for it instead.
That knife reminds me of a Crunchy bar, I just realised. Well, 2 versus 4. And Virtus.pro are smoked off of A main. They've got the bomb, but they don't have much going in their favour. They could try and creep through the corner of the smoke into the kind of boost position. But all these smokes, there's just not much for them to do. Compose yourself, Dan. So unprofessional.
I'm hungry now. I'm hungry now.
Go for a Crunchy bar. At 9 PM. Have some respect.
Alright, Virtus.pro are going to try to get this done here. Moving through A main, but there is a player close. He's been flashed, he's been snapped. It's Apex down on the floor now as Bialy makes his entrance known. Powerful shots found by the Polish star as we have a 2-on-2 situation. Envious's advantage is all but crumbling in the wake of the Polish aggression. Neo's going to find a shot around the side with the Tech-9 over the top, and he's going to find the headshot onto Kiyoshima, and that will be that. 16-4, Virtus.pro with a very dominant showing on Cash against these French superstars of Envious.
Yeah, I can take my glasses off now. I don't need it. The game's over, and I can wipe some of the tears of laughter from my eyes. thinking about James Bardolph's Crunchy Bar. But anyway, I suppose with the stand-in, it's perhaps not a surprising result, but I think Envious are an amazing team on cash right now, especially on their T side, and they just never really got going, sort of kept getting themselves into that hole where the force buys weren't working, never got their economy rolling, and just got shut down. And it's weird that Virtus Pro have kind of lost the 2 games against the teams you would maybe expect them to beat, and then they come up against Envious and they absolutely stomp them, and it's put us back on schedule. So
Yeah.
thank you, Virtus Pro.
Yeah, that was very unexpected. They just, Envy didn't get a look in after losing a pistol. That was pretty much a wrap.
Yeah.
So, not much. Do you have anything to add?
But you reminded me that I had a nightmare last night, James.
Okay.
Okay. So in this nightmare, because of course we
Could
finished.
you not access Tinder?
No.
Was that a nightmare?
So I got to bed around 7 a.m. or something after casting NA, and I woke up at some point after this dream where I'd been left in a studio, and we were doing a player feature on Cold, right, from Luminosity.
Okay.
Okay. And you were like, I have to leave, and so you left, but you said you got to keep going, and so we're doing a player feature on Cold, and producer Reese wouldn't let me go to a break, James. I was just sat there for 30 minutes trying to find every way I could try to talk about Cold.
That was the nightmare.
For half an hour.
For like forever. I couldn't leave, James. Producer Reese wasn't being helpful either.
You must talk about Cold forever.
Yeah, I remember coming up with some really weird stuff in this dream, really scrambling for.
Was it one of those half-awake dreams where you're actually like thinking and controlling the dream a bit?
I don't know. I don't think there's any control there. Otherwise, I would have walked away, James. But that's how much we've been casting right now, because I'm dreaming about casting and doing player features.
I can see why you invited me down, guys. Like, seriously. Get it together. Get yourselves together right now. He's talking about confectionaries. You're talking about nightmares. We've all been there. We've all worked so hard. We've dreamt about work. Dan, come on. That's normal. Come on, just...
I don't know what to say about that over there. But what we can do is a cobblestone giveaway first.
Oh, the giveaways. I keep forgetting about these. These are awesome.
So today's... Well, I keep saying today, but there are 4 matches. So who is the next winner? Please let it not be a bot.
The winner is Bullet Riddled.
Bullet Riddled.
Not a bot.
Not a bot.
So, well, congratulations, Bullet Riddled. Let's see if you've got a Dragon Law.
I'll take a USPS Royal Blue, because the gold stickers look nice on it.
Let's see. No sign of a Dragon Law. And it's your friend, Scar20.
Allow me to be the first to congratulate you. And it's signed by Guardian.
That's pretty sweet.
Because he uses this.
Known for it. Anyway, I believe, again, that we're going to take a break, right? Is it at this juncture?
It is a break indeed.
Okay, well, we can talk more about your nightmares during that break. And when we get back, we're going to have the final game of the day, which is going to be El Clasico between Ninjas in Pyjamas and Fnatic. We will see you all soon.